news headlines. Minister T.H. Biswajit inaugurates gas-insulated substation. Union Minister Pratima Vomik arrives in Imphal. Farmers block highways, rail tracks, Delhi UP traffic affected. And PM Modi says hospitals and hospitality work in tandem. We are collectively facing a pandemic threat that is sweeping across to humanity beyond oceans and borders. Considering the seriousness of COVID-19, it's about time we step up against this deadly disease. Maintain a safe distance from others even if they don't appear to be sick. Wear masks in public, especially indoors or when physical distancing is not possible. Choose open, well-ventilated spaces over closed ones. Clean your hands often. Use soap and water or an alcohol-based hand rub. Get vaccinated when it's your turn. Follow local guidance about vaccination. Cover your nose and mouth with your bent elbow or a tissue when you cough or sneeze. Stay home if you feel unwell. Hello, good evening. You are watching PONYTV English News. This is Maria PANGAMBAM giving you the news in detail. For the first time in Manipur, Power Minister Thongam Biswajit and MLA L. Rameshwar today inaugurated a 20 MVA 33/11 kV gas-insulated substation under NERPSIP at Kiamgai. During the program organized by Manipur State Power Company Limited, Minister Biswajit said that the government has been taking of all steps to ensure that there is no lack of electricity in Manipur. Having said that Manipur will not face power shortage now, the minister added, he stated that the government is working for the betterment of the state and its people. Donating a piece of land for public purpose is a kind of service to the people, he said, adding that the state has been putting efforts to get electricity even from eastern grid. He further stated that though there are limited resources, Manipur is one of the top states in India in the area of power. Yet a good leadership is needed to gain such achievements, Biswajit asserted.
20 MVA ji automatic capacity high oibani. Masi akoi bujikda consumption ji idea ama bhokta ama 10 MV bhok idea lemang gane khali. Other than 10 another 10 jine lady post last aba kongbas substation je sigi area ma khaji sine pi bang amak jan. Pisu pi gini. Once it is connected and it is supplied from here, this I'll be very happy and everyone will be happy. Aduga koi lady postings ta koi ki machine kari kana kya kananga si lady ba puri ba koi ki clients da 500 puri khalaji sin double pura pangam godoi ba taragade koi je yamna koi da reliable oi ba port che koi da without any hesitation da koi da power supply to no bagi port ngamagani haibuduma koi kanna adum di honari ngambadi natri adu koi ji choina maki phangane na khale.
Union Minister of State for Social Justice and Women Empowerment and Election Co-in charge of Manipur, Pratima Vomik arrived in Imphal today in a 2-day visit to Manipur. Her visit is part of the Minute to Minute Purpose 2 program in Manipur. Upon her arrival at the airport, a large number of BJP leaders welcomed her to the state. From there, Vomik went straight to Visnupur where she attended a BJP's district level meeting. She also attended another district level meeting at Kokching. District BJP office bearers, district Morcha presidents, general secretaries, Mandal office bearers and Mandal Morcha presidents also attended the meetings. To mark 1 year since they were passed, Farmer organizations have called a Bharat Bandh today against the three contentious farm laws. The Bandh began at 6 a.m. and will continue till 4 p.m. today. In both Punjab and Haryana, national highways, state highways, linked road and railway tracks have been severely blocked, bringing road and rail traffic to a halt. In Punjab, farmers have started protesting at over 350 places. Punjab's Additional Director General of Police (AGDP) has issued instructions to the police forces of the state to ensure law and order at protest places. A close watch is being kept at all the dharna sites. In Haryana too, highways are blocked 25 places alone in the Jind district. Throughout the duration of the strike, the Sanyukta Kishan Morcha (SKM) has called for the closure of government and private offices, educational and other institutions, shops, industries and commercial establishments. However, all emergency establishments and essential services, including hospitals, medical stores, relief and rescue work and people attending to personal emergencies will be exempted. The Bandh will be enforced in a voluntary and peaceful manner, the SKM has assured. The strike has garnered support from various political parties, while Punjab Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Chani has extended support to the Bandh. Leader of opposition in Bihar Assembly Tejaswi Yadav has announced he will participate in the nationwide strike. The Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu governments too have declared complete support to the Bandh. Congress has also said it will be joining the protests on Monday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday said places with more vaccination and better healthcare infrastructure will attract more tourists, especially during the coronavirus pandemic, as he stressed that the hospital and hospitality sectors work in tandem. It is also a coincidence that today's program is being organized on World Tourism Day. Some may wonder, what does a healthcare program have to do with tourism? PM Modi asked while addressing the launch event of the Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. World Tourism Day is observed to stress the potential of tourism and raise awareness of its importance in affecting the international community's social, cultural, political and economic values. This year, the theme of World Tourism Day is Tourism for Inclusive Growth, and the World Tourism Organization has urged businessmen, tourists, UN agencies, member states and non-member to celebrate tourism's unique ability to ensure that nobody is left behind as the world begins to open up again and look to the future. The Manipur government has requested the Ministry of Home Affairs (MHA) for arranging an NIA probe into the killing of Atwana Bonmai. H. Gyan Prakash, Special Secretary Home Manipur, on Sunday wrote a letter to the Special Secretary Internal Security (MHA) seeking an investigation by the National Investigation Agency (NIA) into the killing. In the letter, Prakash mentioned that on September 22, 2021, Atwana Bonmai of Machengluang Lamlaba in Manipur's Tamenglong district was kidnapped at about 11:30 a.m. by NSCN-IM cadres from Polo Ground in Tamenglong. Atwana Bonmai was an advisor and former president of Jalangrong body, Assam, Manipur, Nagaland. A case was registered at Lamphel Police Station in Imphal West District based on a complaint filed by Arari Avonmai, son of Atwana Bonmai. The case was transferred to Tamenglong Police Station as the place of occurrence falls under its jurisdiction. In the evening of September 22, 2021, Atwana Bonmai was found dead in Palong village under Tamai Police Station in Tamai subdivision of Tamenglong district, the latest said. As the above act is suspected to be carried out by the NSCN-IM cadres and in view of the sensitive nature of the case and possible interstate ramification, it is felt that the case is fit case for investigation by the National Investigation Agency (NIA), it said. It is requested that MHA may kindly issue necessary instruction for causing investigation into the above referred FIR case by the National Investigation Agency. The latter further said. Tension ran high at Community Healthcare Center CHC in Imphal West District on Sunday, with irate relatives and locals depositing the dead body of a woman who died after giving birth to a baby girl. The irate relatives and locals alleged medical negligence over the death of the woman. The deceased woman was identified as Maibam Monica Devi, aged 24 years, wife of M. Suresh of Iram Sifai. She was admitted to Wangoi CHC on Saturday evening for delivery, according to sources. After giving birth to a baby girl on Saturday night, around 8 p.m., the woman and her newborn baby were kept for a long time in the labor room, the sources said. When the family members inquired about the condition of the woman, the nurses informed that the woman and her child were in good condition, they added. However, after midnight, a doctor of the hospital attended her and found the woman's condition getting deteriorated due to profuse bleeding, the sources also said. On the advice of the doctor, family members shifted her to RIMS Hospital, Imphal, but doctors declared her broad dead. Her family members then took the body back to CHC and deposited it there, alleging that she was not given medical help in time of the CHC and deposited the dead body there. Her relatives, along with the locals, garrowed the hospital, stating that she had died due to negligence on the part of the hospital staff. Timely intervention by the police, however, prevented the irate locals from ransacking hospital properties. Meanwhile, the dead body will not be claimed until and unless their demands are made, the locals said. Now let's have a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Occasion singidamagta makhal kayagi cake, haibadi, photo cake, layer cake, brunch cake, barbie cake, fruit topping cake, cupcakes in a chingba fangbigani, amadi adomgi apamba moongda cake customized tawbagi khudong chabasu pisari. Khudong chabasing asi lawbinabagi damakta lensing birau aikhoigi address NG College Road near Naurangtong. Phone number 9864112972. Aikhoigi online partner Food Wi-Fi amasung Food Web tagisu order tawiba yagani. Occasion singidamakta makhal kayagi cake, haibadi, photo cake, layer cake, brunch cake, barbie cake, fruit topping cake, cupcakes in a chingba fangbigani, amadi adomgi apamba moongda cake customized tawbagi khudong chabasu pisari.
Welcome back. Truck drivers on Sunday announced suspension of plying of goods transports along Imphal-Jiribam section of NH37 commencing from September 27. The truckers' agitation will affect the normal shipping of essential commodities to the state from outside, as NH37 transportation of FCI goods, including the rice, will also be affected. The drivers, under the aegis of All Jiribam Road Transport and Drivers Union (AJRTDU), decided to launch a steering down strike after the demand for repairing the deteriorated highways was not converted into action by the authorities manning the section of the highway. Earlier, AJRTDU set a September 25 deadline to take up the road improvement works, considering the highly dilapidated condition of the highway that posed threat to the commuters, particularly to freight trucks. The decision to launch the indefinite steering down strike was taken after a team of the union inspected the condition of the stretch of the highway. AJRTDU General Secretary El Maniton alleged that no road repairing or improvement works were seen taken up during the inspection. He said that the union had also returned the National Highway Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited (NHIDCL) to at least repair the badly deteriorated portions of the stretch. Ward Sabha meeting for 8 different wards of the Luang Sangbum Gram Panchayat was held today. The meeting was held in connection with the 2022-2023 Gram Panchayat election. Imphal Adaksha P. Bimola, Luang Sangbum Gram Panchayat Pradhan S. Angaw, and member of the Ward number 3 N. Pramo were part of the event. A mass vaccination drive was held today for the 5th time at Awang Potsambam Kunaw Community Hall at Nilkuthi Gram Panchayat. The vaccination drive was organized by Kunaw Youth Development Club under the aegis of Pradhan Roxan Potsambam. The first anniversary of Ayiba Singiluk ASL, a unit of Celine Digital, was celebrated at the Holiday Hotel Conference Hall. At the function, AMKTPWA Secretary T.H. Badan Maite, writer M. Asadebi, N.R. Rajesh, proprietor N.R. Media were present on the dais. ASL Secretary Fanjobam Lanajit Singh said that the writers' body aims to give avenue young and new writers. He said writers play a pivotal role in bringing positive changes in the society. From next year, ASL is planning to publish poetries and short stories. Interested writers can take this opportunity, he said. Lanajit also said that ASL is also preparing to organize a poem recitation competition. Kadamtala Battalion of Assam Rifles under the aegis of HQ 21 Sector Assam Rifles and Inspector General Assam Rifles East conducted an online pre-recruitment counseling for the youth of village Jaliura under Kasar district today. Owing the prevalent pandemic situation, the battalion reached out to 15 students of different villages by means of video conferencing. The participants were given an overview of the recruitment procedure, various trades, physical, medical, and educational criterion for entry and documentation aspects. This initiative of Assam Rifles, especially in the present times, was highly appreciated by the youth who expressed their gratitude for giving them a thorough insight to choose a suitable career in Indian Armed Forces, Assam Rifles said. Manipur Association of Canada, MCA, provided a hot and cool alkaline reverse osmosis water filter to all age home, Mongsangai today. The water filter was handed over to the home by T.H. Norendro, founder of International Kung Fu and Kickboxing India. At the event, Norendro mentioned that Manipur Association of Canada recently contributed to the Chief Minister's COVID-19 Relief Fund. Amuko President P.H. Nando Luwang also attended the program, during which he distributed food items to the inmates of the all-age home. Before we wrap up the news, the top news headlines once again. Minister T.H. Biswajit inaugurates gas-insulated substation. Union Minister Pratima Bomik arrives in Imphal. Farmers block highways, rail tracks, Delhi UP traffic affected. And Prime Minister Modi says hospitals and hospitality work in tandem. Thank you for watching PONYTV English News. Keep watching for more updates.